Hi, Kathy here from Goal Firm, and today I want to talk about it's the start of a new year. I know, it's the first week in September, right? Well, I worked in K-12 education for over 20 years, and even though I have not done that for the last few years, I still find myself feeling like, wow, the 1st of September, it's the start of a new year. Well, this year I thought, this is still relevant? Like, why do I still feel this way? Does it have meaning or is it just a habit? So I really stopped and gave it some thought and realized there were really, in addition to a new school year, there are a couple of things that I always did during this time of the year that is still relevant, even though I'm not headed back to school. So let me share the two of them with you. The first one is all about fun. I love summer. Well, honestly, I love all the seasons in Michigan. Yet Labor Day weekend for me signifies the unofficial end of summer. And then that gets me thinking, like, we might get a couple more weeks of summer. So what haven't I done that I still want to fit in? Or what haven't I done enough of? So this year for me, I realized I've had no ice cream. Like, ice cream is a summer treat, and yet I've had none. Next couple weeks, I'm making time for ice cream. All right, now the other thing I do this time of the year is a little bit more serious, and yet it is also fun. And that is, I really pause to decide what are my priorities from now through the end of the calendar year in the areas of celebrations and relationships. So let me explain. For me, anyway, from now to the end of the calendar year, time speeds up like it flies by. And there's so much packed into the fourth quarter of the year. Okay, yeah, I'm like you. I've got my health goals, my business goals, my financial goals, and yet the fourth quarter has, well, it has cider mills and fall festivals and Halloween. It has Thanksgiving and all the holidays that are celebrated in December. And, well, the gatherings, the food, the shopping, whatever our traditions are. So this time of the year for me has all of my other goals, and yet there's something a little special. And as one great BNI colleague of mine says, real success only happens on purpose. So I have found that I need to be very purposeful to ensure that the celebrations and relationships I tend to in the fourth quarter of the year. So this is the time of the year that I pause to decide really what's important this year. Am I really going to go all out and decorate my front porch for fall? Or is it just going to be a couple of mums and a pumpkin? Do I want to host Thanksgiving this year? Am I going to bake cookies and drop off plates of cookies to friends? Now, these are things that I find through the years. Some years I do and some years I don't. And there's a lot of reasons for what I do in any year. And yet now is the time to really decide that I decide what are my priorities this year. And then I put them in the calendar. Again, success only happens on purpose. Just trusting that in the midst of all the rest of our busy lives that we're going to tend to some of these once a year occurrences isn't a great recipe for success. So what are your priorities for the rest of the year in the areas of celebration and relationships? And remember, true success only happens on purpose. Have a fantastic week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.